Moin and welcome back to another draft. Okay, so our rare's pretty interesting, I would say. The thing is, you really want these two together, so I'm not really sure how great this card is in draft. What else would be worth taking here? I guess the diplomatic relations is always a good card. But other than that, there's nothing that I really like to take here as my first pick. So I also could just take it here. I just think that card is really bad in draft. Yeah. Let's pick it. Okay, I do like the Intimidator. I do like an Honor. I do like that card really much. I think it's really strong. So let's take that card. I mean, there would be also a way to sacrifice the artifacts, but I'm just really a fan of the Assembler. I think that card is really strong. Oof. Well, that pack doesn't seem so good here. Maybe I just take the Landseeker here. Or the auxiliary boosters. Or just the virus beetle. I'm taking the virus beetle. I like that card and I want to be blue-black at some point because I think that color combination is pretty strong. And nothing else in the pack does really speak to me right now. So I do like the Specimen Frider and I do like the Melted Moxite, but I'm not really sure if I want to be in red, and I definitely want to be in blue, so let's take that card. Yeah. I'm not really a big fan of the counterspell, so I think my choices now are between the kill ship, which I think would be fine. It's a little bit expensive, but it does its job. Or just the decode transmission. Let's take the decode transmission. So I'm not really sure if this card is really good. 5 mana seems a lot for this kind of effect. I kinda just want to take another virus beetle. What does this do? Sacrifice another artifact, exile the top X cards of library, X is 1 plus the mana value of the sacrificed artifact. You may play those cards this turn. Well, that's interesting with the factory, with the weapons manufacturing. I pick it, but I don't think I want to play it because it's really slow already with these two cards. But it definitely is an interesting package. Without a sack outlet, this really is just 2 mana do nothing, so Hmm. That's a really late plasma bolt. Okay, another sec outlet. I do also like the self-craft mechan. And I think I do like it even more than the Swarm Collar because it's an artifact by itself. Yeah, I don't care about any of these cards, so... So we got another mechan. There are also two really good removal spells. That's tough. But I guess my black isn't that crazy right now. I have two virus beetles and basically that's it. But removal is really important. Yeah, let's take another mechan. I hate it when you have all the good cards in one pack. These two in combination are really interesting, so maybe I just want to play Izzet. Okay, so now I guess I will take a Grave here, even though I would like a Felgrave ship. So there is, I think, the best red common, which also makes an artifact, which is really interesting. There's this really good draw spell for Dimir. I'm wondering if I just want to play straight up Grixis with my setup now. Or just take another one of these. Let's take the draw spell. So now I take the Eventual and maybe I'm able to get the other one, the 3/2 that can sacrifice creatures or artifacts. I'm gonna try that card. For one seems fine. It's also an artifact. Okay, we got it. So now I think I want to play Grixis. And let's hope we can get at least a little bit of mana fixing. But let's try not to play... Well, that's the thing, it's really hard to play this on turn 2 when I want to splash it, so... Yeah, it's probably not good enough, I think. So let's just take the charm and cut the red. So that's interesting. I don't know how good a Null is, but I'm pretty sure Cryo Shatter is always kind of decent, so Let's take it here. Oh, nice. Second one. Okay. Oof. That card is really good, I think. So, the two best cards by a mile are the Relic and the Depressurize, I guess. Except the rare, of course, but I won't play it. So how am I doing on the removal side? I've got the Graphical, the Charm, and that's basically it. So I definitely could use some more removal. But I also do really like the Relic. So I will take it here. There's another Relic and a Graphical and a Craft Ship, so not really sure what is the right choice here. Guess I just need some more removal. I do like that card. I also do like the Depressurize. Let's take the Depressurize. I think it's a little bit better. So now I could take the third Virus Beetle or the first one of these. And I'm in general a fan of the first copy of the Scrounge for Eternity. And it synergizes really well with the Mechanist samplers. But other than that, I don't have that many great targets, so yeah. Okay, I just take the Virus Beetle. Okay, now we're getting a late rare, and I think that card is fine. Probably won't play the Colossus. Do I need another cheap removal spell over the second one of these? I think I will take a second one. And here I think I'm pretty happy taking the Whale over the Sweeper. I'm not 100% sure about that. I do like that card. In any deck basically that plays blue. But especially in, you know, blue-white, blue-black or blue-red. I think that card is fine, better than this one. Wow, that's a really late Relic. I will take it for sure. So I definitely need to make some cuts here. But I think the deck came together pretty well. And we have some nice synergies going on. So let's see what we can do here. So think I cut this one. I think I cut the decode transmission. I cut this card. Do I need the whale here? I think I can cut the two of these. So I definitely want to play 9, 8 because of the charm. How many artifacts do I have? 14, that's plenty, okay. So I could even cut some artifacts here. I'm not really sure about the 4-1. It plays really well with the stations, but other than that, it doesn't do all that much, so it could also be the draw spell, because it can be a little bit clunky sometimes. Or just a whale. It isn't an artifact, so maybe it's the whale. And then I need one more cut. Maybe I don't need the second one of these. Okay, let's try that. Nice hand. Let's just play a relic. I'm gonna hit my land drops. Two of these is pretty scary. So maybe I just play out the first virus beetle. No, I should definitely play that card. And cryo shatter one of these. I have a removal spell? No? Okay, I take that. So let's see if I can hit my land drop. Okay, I think I'm just holding up my stuff. I think I'm willing here to take 2 more damage and get my land drop here into play. So if they kill it, I can get it back. I think I just played a second one of these. They snowball really hard, so seems really good. That's fine. Mean they can't pump here? It's cost 5, right? Yes. So am I missing something? Otherwise this is a pretty loose attack, I would say. And I don't really get it. Okay. Yeah. I think they were in a pretty bad situation, so they had the early aggression, but we were able to pressure through it, or stabilize, I should rather say. I think I need to draw a little bit into this hand, but I will keep it here. I have at least a 2-drop. And I've got my triple black for the charm. Okay, another 4-drop isn't all that great. Seems like the opponent is missing a color. Okay, annoying. And I drew another land, also annoying. Well, I guess I just play this as a 3-4. Seems like the opponent has removed as well. Got flooded pretty hard here. Can I sacrifice itself? I can, but doesn't make any sense. Yeah. Okay, let's just attack for 2 then. Guess I just played a virus beetle and plan to sacrifice this next turn. And that way maybe get this to 4-4 and keep this as a 3-4. I could have also just hold up the removal and do the play next turn. This might have been better. Yeah, no flux again. Of course I draw another land. What else? Do I attack here? I think I do. No, I'm not attacking. Let's just hold back. I need to draw some action here. At least if they try to kill something, I can surveil. They're playing so slow. So annoying, man. If they station it all the way up, that is pretty good for me. But don't do that. Okay. Depressurize is pretty good, so this lets me just hold up all my removal. Definitely need to draw some action here. Guess I could trade. Let's hold it. I think there's no need to trade right now. Okay, that's pretty annoying. So I need to close out the game. It's interesting that I would take this one. But yes, I guess it makes a lot of sense now that I see it. So I need to pressure them really badly, otherwise I am dead. I don't even know what I could draw here. That gets me out of this situation. A relic would probably at least a start, because I could try to get some tempo in or so. I think that isn't gonna do it here. I mean, they are forced to block, but they just can't block. Yeah, don't think it makes any difference, so... frustrating. Got flooded pretty hard here. Man, what are these hands? Well, I kept a slow hand last game and I lost, so let's not do the same mistake again and take mulligan. Not ideal, but at least I've got a relic, so I keep it and put away my 6-drop, question mark. Now I wish I kept my 6-drop, of course. Really good card advantage from the opponent here. And we basically just drew lands. Wow, another land. Okay, the opponent is playing 4 colors right now, and it seems like that it just works out for them, which, you know, and I draw another land, of course. Maybe I just should play every time 16 lands. Let's hope they don't have a counterspell. I think I'm just gonna pass here. If they station this up, I can exile it. And I guess I do that before it becomes a creature. Ugh. Weird game. The opponent does have a lot of value in the deck, so oof, that is really a lot of stuff to deal with. Okay, that's something I can work with. I am really in need of another removal spell. Oof. Oof, oof. So they can hit me for 11 here? I mean, I guess I'm pretty close to death. Terrible draw here. Oh, I just drew too many cards. Okay. That at least is a start, I think. So let's try to apply some pressure here. Okay, I'm pretty fucked, man. The deck's so greedy, and I guess I should have exiled this with the trigger on the stack. Yeah, so now I'm just dead. Damn. Man, I keep losing. I think my decks are great, but I'm not really sure what I'm doing wrong. Keep. I don't think that card is really good. I don't know. Maybe you have to play it in some kind of... Is it Akro deck? Okay, that's not so bad for me. So it's pretty even right now. I would like to draw something else. Always these floods, man. Okay. I suppose the opponent does have some big plays in their hand. Let's just take a bit all. Okay, they're taking it. Let's hope I can out-tempo them, because next turn I can bounce two things. I mean, they're at 3, they would have at least one creature and one removal spell to live in this spot. Or some life gain, something like this. That isn't good enough, so I guess they're dead. Oh, I can only bounce non-spacecraft creatures, which is interesting, I didn't know that. I think I will keep it on the draw. The chances to draw blue source at some point aren't that low, I think. The 4-1 defender is pretty good here, I gotta say. It's basically a removal spell right now, or the opponent is forced to play a removal spell. I think I should block here, honestly. And I do also think I should probably sacrifice this. Okay, that's annoying. Don't think I want another one of these. Just want to make sure that when I play this next turn that I can sacrifice the token from the sampler. They can double pump, which is pretty scary. Yeah, so maybe I just need to trade here to attack both of them. I guess I will jump for one turn. Okay, no attacks. That is pretty good for me. So let's get the last hand card. Card in hand. Okay, in Germany you can say Handkarten. That is pretty good. I feel like I'm in a pretty good spot now. But I said this a lot of times before and I got crushed every time, so let's just chill for now. Okay. I'm just super worried for some kind of trample, you know, so I want to hold up my removal. Alright, nice. Ooh, that was scary. I guess the opponent made some mistakes. He could have been in some turns much more aggressive with their attacks, so good for me. So I want to do some changes to the deck because first I think I draw too many lands, but I still want to play 17 lands, I think. But I want to cut this lab ship. I'm just not very impressed with this card so far, and I think it's more of an aggressive card, so I want to cut it and just bring in one of the Mechanosa. And the second change I think I want to make is probably cut one of these for the whale, so that I get a little bit more selection and have the big booty flyer. This change might be wrong, but I want to try it. And yeah, let's see if we can get some more wins with this. At least 2 I would like. Yeah. Overall, I think Dimir is pretty good in this set. And it would be kind of disappointing if I only get 3 wins with this deck. So yes, I like to see the whale here in this opening hand, so I keep that. Getting rewarded immediately for my decision. So let's surveil some lands on top, I think. Yeah, probably just keep both of them. It could be right to put one craft kill into the graveyard because I already have 2 good removal spells in my hand, but we'll see. Okay. For now, I don't think that is really scary, so let's just exile this one. Hopefully draw land now. Please? Please? Ah, come on. Well, guess I have to do this now. Yeah, maybe I should have graveyard the graph kill in the spot. So let's attack for 4. And play the Prospector. And I really want to draw land now. Let's see if they have the exile spell. That is a good card. So I think I just let this happen and then I exile this. I'm not really sure about that, but I really need to hit my land drops. And let's hope they just don't have another Kabu, but in red it's relatively unlikely. Okay, that is really scary. So let's hope to draw a land now naturally so that I can play my whale out or my Mechan. Man, this game would have been so easy if I just hit my land drops. That is a cool synergy. So I guess they're going face with this. Or maybe they have a plasma bolt. No, okay, good for me. Okay, that's good. So let's think about that. So I can attack them for 4. In that case, they can't really afford to activate the monolith on that, because then I could play the whale and they would take 3 damage or 4 damage more. So let's see. I think playing the whale is right here. Just getting in, play another big creature, get my surveils in, and surveil another land on top, hopefully. I mean, I can't really say no to the charm, because I don't know if there's a land on top, so... And then I can activate the lander token to get my land drop for sure next turn, so let's try that. Close game. The opponent got some really cool synergies here. That is fine for now. Oh, it's a Kabu. I don't like that. I'm a little bit scared of the Fel Graph ship because of the lifelink. Let's hope they don't have a land. Okay. Nice. I mean, they can't really attack here, I think. So... now that they tapped the Land Seeker, I think I get in both of these. And let's see how they block. Hmm. You know what? I think this is just fine. And then I play the Evangelist. Evangelist. It's not the most efficient play, but they have a lot of cards still in their hand, and I do wanna make sure I have enough creatures on board for the Friday next turn. And my life total is still pretty heavy, so I wanna get another land out of my deck. This is now 3/3, so they would have to sacrifice 2 from the munition tokens to deal with it, or with the Titan. I mean, they're not really in a position to attack. If they attack or tap something, I can bounce 2 things, so it's still looking good, but the amount of cards that the opponent has in their hands does scare me a lot. And they have still 19 cards in their deck. And that way, if they're going for, like, let's say 2 removal spells, I can use the more to return 2 creatures from my graveyard. Okay, that is interesting. Didn't expect that play. So they want to move the equipment, and they're attacking. I mean, at some point they need to apply the pressure. And they're activating the monolith. Wow. That is really risky, bro. Okay, so I could also just exile this. What would that change? No, I think the bounce is definitely better here. So let's do that. And then they're pretty dead. Ooh, do they have something? Oh, okay. Nice. So the whale was pretty nice here, so I'm really glad I put it into the deck. Okay, let's go. One more win at least. That would be really nice. Another whale hand. Pretty nice. Um, yeah, let's just keep that on a draw. So I guess I will lead now with a creature instead of the whale. Okay, that is a nice combination of cards here. Would love to draw some relics or something like that. That is fine. Don't think I want to trade in the spot. Okay, now maybe I do want to trade. Yeah, let's just trade. The opponent seems to be pretty aggressive, and the long game I should definitely be able to outgrind them. So let's just warp this in. Don't want another mechan, and I also don't think I want to land in the spot. So let's play this one out and just pass the turn. Nice. So let's erase some goodies onto the top. I mean, yeah. Okay. It might be better to kill the mechan. I'm not really sure about this, but if they just play that card, that's fine by me. I will just exile it, so... Okay, then now I will exile this. And let's not lose any time on that. And play this relic. Man, I love the relic so much. Such a nice card. And I don't plan to sacrifice it because I want to sacrifice it with the mechan. Do they attack here? Okay. In that case, I think I just will exile this one. That is an excellent draw. So let's just exile this. Get in. Just play Virus Beetle. Show me what you got. Okay. So they must have some more removal spells in the hand, right? Hellkite, okay, that can kill my Virus Beetle. That That's a little bit annoying, but it should be fine. So do you attack? Do they have another removal spell? Okay. Do I exile this now for draw here? Or for surveil? I don't think so. We'll sacrifice this defender because I want to keep my relic as an option to out-tempo them, because now I can get in for some more damage, and I guess I tapped wrong. Okay. Okay, some nice pressure now from the opponent, but no attacks. That's a good draw for me. So let's just kill the Mechan and pay the ward cost. I think now I want to sacrifice the relic. Man, why does it order the triggers like that? Yeah, I guess this is fine. So let's just put this over here. Can stack the triggers, right? That I surveil first and then draw the card. But I'm not really sure what I need to select here to do that. I don't have it on to auto order the triggered abilities. Maybe I need to put that one off too. Nice, there's our 5th win. So this is what I would have expected, at least from this deck. So I'm glad to see that after 1-2 start we did make it here. So let's see if we can get some more wins in with this deck. I do think it's a good deck, so let's keep on pushing. The way did a really good job in both of these games, so yeah, probably just a good card. Oof. Nice. so I guess now don't want to play just a graph kill and just play out my stuff. Maybe next turn I'm planning to kill the Tanuk. That is scary. I guess I should just play this card out. And then for next turn I have 2 removal spells. Might be a little bit risky, but... Okay, nice. The opponent gets to draw a card and ping me for 2. And this is also 4/4 now. So pretty good turn from the opponent. That was a really good turn for us. The opponent still has 6 cards in their hand, so let's see what they can do here. So let's also see if they have their land drop ready. Doesn't seem so. Because if they would, I think they definitely do that before combat. Okay, well, so let's just kill the Tanuk. And let's think about that. So I can just kill their board and they're dead, so let's do that. Oh, wait! Oh, come on. Why did it tap double black? Okay, that's enough for the opponent. Man, the freaking auto tap up, bitch. Nice. I do really like the basics, the full art basics in the set, and I want to buy a playset from them for my paper drafts to play them in foil, because they are just looking so great. Especially the islands, I think, look really cool. The islands and the mountains. On the player keep this, it's a little bit slow, but Any land is good here. Another 5-drop, not ideal. But if I can get there, these two snowball really hard, but oh shit. Opponent is playing Boros, so... you know what? Fuck you. I'm going to block. Land is good. So it seems like they have something for 1 mana. I'm just playing the 3-4. I could sacrifice itself though, but I don't think that's necessary. So what could they have for 1 mana instant speed? Okay. Nice. So, if they don't have a removal spell, they're pretty dead next turn. So, let's just not attack. Just chill. But I'm expecting a removal spell here. Okay, no removal. That's pretty good. And I mean, yeah, you can have your counter on that. I don't really care. Opponent is playing really weird. And I do even have the charm to get both of these back at some point. That is fine. I take 5 here. I would like to draw an artifact. A relic, for example, would be great. Or that. That's also pretty good. Let's just play this super safe. I don't see any reason to worry here. I think they have that kind of spell that deals damage to an attacking or blocking creature. And I mean, at least I do imagine that that was the card that held priority there, but I'm not really sure because it can only be cast if a creature's attacking or blocking, so that was a little bit confusing. Okay. That card seems more of a constructed card. I'm not really sure. I didn't saw this card do a lot of good work until this point, so let's just exile this. Do they have some kind of protection? I think there's an indestructible spell. Oh, that could it be. Give something indestructible. And I think that was the last card in hand, so we played pretty good around it. Yeah, that was the spell. There's a spell at uncommon for 1 mana that says deal 2 damage to target tapped creature, I guess, and target creature you control gains indestructible until end of turn. So pretty nice. We started with 1-2 with this deck, made some changes, and then pulled 4 more wins with it. And yeah, the deck was, as expected, pretty good, and I'm pretty happy that I could show that. So here's the deck again, and yeah, 3 Virus Beetles didn't do a lot of work, but it's always nice to have them. Okay, cool deck. The Charm also was always nice, even though I didn't cast it that often, but just to know, to have it in my hand and have 3 black mana to cast it was really satisfying. So I think that card is better than you might think. Definitely, even though it has 3 black mana to cast it. So thank you for watching and see you next time.